sheet that actually shows the sequence of performers and what people are performing in case you want to open that and follow along.
All right, folks, we're going live right now. Hang on one second, Your Excellencies. Let me...
Just give me a thumbs up. Good evening, Atlantia. We're here tonight to honor and recognize those friends and family who are important in our hearts as Atlanteans. Some of the names you may not recognize, some of the names you may recognize as being from other kingdoms, or those who have passed in prior years. They're important to the Atlantean populace, and therefore we recognize and memorialize them tonight. We would like to thank His Excellency Baron Tiberius of Hawkwood for the idea for this Bardic. The Corsarium and their service in hosting it, the skills of Lord Ian Monroe for carving the wonderful ship that will be the centerpiece of tonight's ship burning. I want to say a few quick words about how the evening will go so that everyone's familiar. Members of the Corsarium will light the ship crafted by Lord Ian. 12 bards of Atlantia will be reading the names that were submitted and singing specific songs in memory of them. Once they are finished, Lady Neshka and Lord Kieran will open the Bardic for any others who wish to participate. Please feel free to add more names aloud if you wish, but we ask that you keep all the material in tonight's Bardic appropriate for the somber event. The hosts have stated in the event description, they will remove from Zoom those who perform pieces that are not appropriate, or those that use the opportunity to chat rather than to keep the intention of this memorial. We also ask that if your intention is to be an audience member, please use the YouTube link rather than the Zoom link, as there are a limited number of slots for people allowed in the Zoom link. And we want to ensure there are plenty of room for those who are wishing to perform. The Bardic for tonight will continue at least until the fire in the ship has burned out.
Good evening, Atlantia. Good evening to all those who may reside outside her borders. As we all have missed each other, there are those that have moved on beyond the veil that we miss even more. Some unexpected, and some that we could prepare for. However, that makes the loss no less felt, however their situation. Please remember tonight is a respectful tribute to all those who have moved on. Please, in this time that we are in our society, lean on each other. If you feel that you are missing them even more tonight, call that friend and talk to them. Hug your family. Let us remember them and honor them by being kind to each other and being there for each other. And as we remember them, let's also remember all of those that they have left behind. Offer a kind word to them and keep them in your thoughts, as I am sure this will be difficult for them, as well as an honor to them. Enjoy your evening and remember always those who have passed.
Tonight, we remember many people. Some of those that we remember are Charlene Hennessy Jones, John Garrett Hennessy, and Rod Woods. Come now, my child. Come now, my child. Death comes for all. Death comes for all. Fall down, my child. Fall down, my child. Rest in my arms. Rest in my arms. Sleep here, my child. Sleep here, my child. Dream of Valhall. Dream of Valhall. Sing one and all. Sing one and all. Sing for those who stay. Sing for those who stay.
Tonight, I am singing for all, but especially for Dale Mann, Lord Christoph of Grey, Master Eldred Tremaine, and Master Rhys Terrafon Grey Dragon, for whom I have written a song. I remember a man clad in purple and gold, with a smile that was ready and grand. He would show up at camp in a car small and old, and proceed to set up on the land. A pavilion and furniture wrought by his hand, the most elegant medieval shelter. Hello, Terrafon Grey Dragon, how do you fare? I'd be twins if I got any better. Ride on into the dawn, the galloping hooves of your stallion beneath you. Ride on into the morn, and take up your place with your comrades before you. I remember a man with a magical touch, for a consummate artist was he. He inspired us all to share labor and skill, spiced with knowledge and love given free. He was brewer and teacher and jack of all trades, and laughter and kindness his way. For he made you feel comfortable, one of his own, his new friend at the end of the day. Ride on into the dawn, the galloping hooves of your stallion beneath you. Ride on into the morn, and take up your place with your comrades before you. I remember this man on a steed sitting tall at the head of a proud mounted host. As the banners and pennons were fluttering all, led his queen with her care uppermost. He fought for his country, his lady and land, and with honor we laid him to rest. For he died as he lived with great passion and joy. May his memory always be blessed. Ride on into the dawn, the galloping hooves of your stallion beneath you. Ride on into the morn, and take up your place with your comrades before you.
In loving memory of those we have lost, especially Cynthia Flats, William of Barnesdale, and Little Fuzz. Libera me, Domine, de morte eterna, indi illa tremenda, quando cieli movendi sunt, et terra dum veneris judicare saeculum periniam. Tremens factus sum ego et meo, dum discussio venerit, atque ventura ira, quando cieli movendi sunt, et terra dies illa, dies ire, calamitatis et miseriae, dies magna et amara valde. Dum veneris judicare saeculum periniam. Requiem aeternam, dona eis Domine, et lux perpetua luceat eis. Dum veneris judicare saeculum periniam.
In song and story, we remember Master Thomas Blackkeep, Baron Rorik Fredrickson, Lady Petronella Lockhart. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die.
Tonight we remember those who've gone before, including Dorothy Argent and my friend, Viscount Sir Edward Zifrin of Guindy. Call the names of the foemen who've fallen, let them be carried like seeds on the wind. Call the names of the kinsmen who followed, let them be jewels in the crown of our King. Gather the sheaves of harvest time lightly, many a day will they strengthen our kin. Gather the sheaves of arrow shafts tightly, many a battle their feathers will win. Call the names of the foemen who've fallen, let them be carried like leaves on the wind. Call the names of the kinsmen who followed, let them be jewels in the crown of our King. Sharpen the blades of the axe cutters cutting, many a timber will strengthen our hall. Sharpen the blades that are ready for blooding, many a fray when the foeman will fall. Call the names, the foemen who've fallen, let them be carried like seeds on the wind. Call the names of the kinsmen who followed, let them be jewels in the crown of our King. Fashion the spears for the winter months hunting, many a beast will they bring to the spits. Fashion the spears for the battle rush running, many an army will fear where they hit. Call the names of the foemen who've fallen, let them be carried like seeds on the wind. Call the names of the kinsmen who followed, let them be jewels in the crown of our King. Call the names of the foemen who've fallen, let them be carried like seeds on the wind. Call the names of the kinsmen who followed, let them be jewels in the crown of our King.
As a daughter of the heart, I would like to remember Baroness Mellery Berkey Asper, known to many of us as Melly. And as Bardic champion for the Barony of Caramere, I would like to remember Baroness Aylwyn Adair, landed Baroness of Caramere from 1988 to 1991. This is my song for my barony, Strands of Caramere. Weavers and fighters and leaders of men, stewards and scribes and artisans, over and over, these are the strands woven into Caramere. Our brewers and bakers are treasured by kings, and our stew and our jewelry, garb, and weaving, making and teaching, we share all we know, helping our barony learn and grow. Our fencers and fighters, they grace many fields. To our arrows and axes you surely will yield. Striking with honor, they rise to the call, helping our Baron defend our hall. Weavers and fighters and leaders of men, stewards and scribes and artisans, over and over, these are the strands woven into Carmere. Our scribes' names are called out in every hall. Their words then are gracing hundreds of walls, toiling in secret for hours unseen, recording forever our greatest deed. Here in Carmere, in the heart of it all, no work is too big, no work too small. Autocrats, exchequer, chatelaine, we gladly serve all with the work of our hands. Weavers and fighters and leaders of men, stewards and scribes and artisans, over and over, these are the strands woven into Carmere. Over and over, these are the strands woven into Carmere.
This is Linnea, and tonight I sing in honor of Lady Mara of Airsguard and TJ Taj Mahal and Shania, and also Judy and Johnanna, two aunts who guarded myself and my partner until their watch ended. Come, lonely hunter, chieftain and king, I will fly like the falcon when I go. Bear me, my brother, under your wing, I will strike fell like lightning when I go. I will bellow like the thunder drum, invoke the storm of war, a twisting pillar, spawn of dust and blood up from the prairie floor. I will sweep the foe before me like a gale out on the snow, and the wind will on recount the story, reverence and glory when I go. Spring spirit dancer, nimble and thin, I will leap like the red fox when I go. Tireless entrancer, lend me your skin, I will run like the gray wolf when I go. I will climb the rise at daybreak, I will kiss the sky at noon, raise my yearning voice at midnight to my mother in the moon. I will make the lay of long defeat, draw the chorus slow, send this message down the line in hope someone wise is listening when I go. And when the sun comes trumpets from his red house in the east, he will find a standing stone where long I chanted my release. He will send his morning messenger to strike the hammer blow. I will crumble down uncountable in showers of crimson rubies when I go. Sigh, mournful sister, whisper and turn. I will rattle like dry leaves when I go. Stand in the mist where my fire used to burn. I will cant on the night breeze when I go. And should you glimpse my wandering form on the borderline between death and resurrection and the council of the pines, do not worry for my comfort, do not sorrow for me so. All your diamond tears will rise up, adorn the sky beside me when I go.
We're here tonight to both mourn and celebrate the lives of those who have passed before, such as Barton Joseph King, Jeffrey Mueller Hayes, and Carolyn Lee Bronson. To these northern islands, the Hebrides high, we once landed longship beneath the gray sky. We blow the great horn, maids come to the shore. We blow the great horn, but the ships come no more. So gather ye pipers and long chanters blow. Take drum and take tabor and play a march slow. I raise my cup and I pledge drink to thee, a cup of our tears towards the dark sea. I drink to ye Anne who sailed with the tide, and young brother Jamie has ceased he to ride, and Eric for gold, and Sean for his key. They sailed for the gold, but beneath waves they sleep. So gather ye pipers and long chanters blow. Take drum and take tabor and play a march slow. I raise my cup and I pledge drink to thee, a cup of our tears towards the dark sea. I sit by the fire now lost and alone, with 4 empty places and one that stayed home. I drink to my kin who walk me your road. I drink to my kin who'll drink here no more. So gather ye pipers and long chanters blow. Take drum and take tabor and play a march slow. I raise my cup and I pledge drink to thee, a cup of our blood to quench the dark sea.
Tonight, we sing in memory of a beloved sister, Melissa Elizabeth Vest, a beloved mentor and Baron Caledon of Halborn, and a beloved singer and songwriter, Lady Rhiannon Bloodsong, who early in our kingdom's history, Rhiannon wrote a song that united our young kingdom. And over the years, her song has continued to be an inspiration. And so while it is not specifically a memorial song tonight, we sing the blood song in honor of her. Children of Atlantia, rise, raise your banners to the skies. From the snow-covered hills and desert sun, though our boundaries spread afar, still we know what blood we are. We are strong, we are free, we are one. Though we come from many lands, we must rise and join our hands, for the battle has only begun. And for all of their gold, we'll not yield the rights we hold. We are strong, we are free, we are one. And we'll herald freedom loudly and defend her honor proudly against the forces that bind and enslave. For if freedom be our quest, it is she who leads the best. Follow on to her cause, true and brave. If our kingdom captive be, in our hearts we still are free, and keep faith that our fight is not done. Though they hold the upper hand by the true kings of our land, we'll rise strong, we'll rise free, we'll rise one. Though they bind us, we'll not serve them, and our honor will unnerve them and prove to them all that's ours by right. Till the crown is restored by the book or by the sword, never cease, never turn from the fight. Children of Atlantia, stand, sword by sword and hand in hand. We'll return when the battle is done. Though our land be spread afar, still we know what blood we are. We are strong, we are free, we are one, we are one. We are strong, we are free, we are one.
This evening, we are singing songs to memorialize everyone we've spoken and so many more. This evening, I'd like to recognize Joanne Parsons, Lady Raven of Hawkwood, and Walter Long, dearest father, with my song Bones in the Ocean. Oh, I bid farewell to the port and the land, and I paddle away from brave England's white sands, to search for my long ago forgotten friends, to search for the place I hear all sailors end. As the souls of the dead fill the space of my mind, I'll search without sleeping till peace I can find. I fear not the weather, I fear not the sea, I remember the fallen, do they think of me? When their bones in the ocean forever will be. Plot a course through the night to a place I once knew, to a place where my hope died along with my crew. So I swallow my grief and face life's final test, to find promise of peace and the solace of rest. As the songs of the dead fill the space of my ears, their laughter like children, their beckoning cheers, my heart longs to join them, sing songs of the sea. I remember the fallen, do they think of me, when their bones in the ocean forever will be? When at last before my ghostly shipmates I stand, I shed a small tear to my home upon land. Though their eyes speak of Though their eyes speak of depths filled with struggle and strife, their smiles below say I don't owe them my life. As the souls of the dead fill the space of my eyes, and my boat listed over and tried to capsize, I'm this far from drowning, this far from the sea. I remember the living, do they think of me, when my bones in the ocean forever will be? Now that I'm staring down at the darkest abyss, I'm not sure what I want, but I don't think it's this. As my comrades call to stand fast and forge on, I make sail for the dawn till the darkness has gone. As the souls of the dead live for air in my mind, as I live all the years that they left me behind, I'll stay on the shore, but still gaze at the sea. I remember the fallen, and they think of me, for our souls in the ocean together will be. I remember the fallen, do they think of me, for our souls in the ocean together will be.
Not lost, but risen to go before us. Lord Stephen Cocovey, Francis Nelson, and Patrick Joseph Power. Of all the money that e'er I spent it in good company. And all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. Go fill to me the parting glass, good night and joy be with you all. Oh, all the comrades that e'er I've had, they are saddened for my going away. And the truest sweetheart that e'er I had, she'd wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be with you all. Oh, a man may drink and not be drunk, a man may fight and not be slain. A man may love a pretty girl and perhaps be welcome back again. But since it has so ordered been, a time to rise and a time to fall, I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be with you all. Mahau agol, all guma. Nueravius tu agol, all kularium. Slanche, slanche, slanche bar.
I would honor Jeanette Anderson and Linda Trulick and all those who have passed this year. And I bring you the song, Memories on the Wind. The time has come again to bring this ship down to the shore, heavy with the memories of those who are no more. Their shields and tokens laid upon her deck with loving care, for flames to take them with our wishes wherever they fare. And oh, see the water shining in the light. Oh, as the fire burns into the night, and the ship and her water image in our sight are twinned, as the smoke bears their memories on the wind. Wood selected piece by piece and fit with gentle pride, joined with strength to bear the precious cargo held inside. More shields brightly painted on her gunwale set to stand, as silent witnesses for those this year who've left our land. And oh, see the water shining in the light. Oh, as the fire burns into the night, and the ship and her water image in our sight are twinned, as the smoke bears their memories on the wind. We gather as the light is fading to bear her away, winding through the streets of Penzic town at end of day. And as we bear her to the lake, we think on those who passed and wonder why they had to go and why they could not last. And oh, see the water shining in the light. Oh, as the fire burns into the night, and the ship and her water image in our sight are twinned, as the smoke bears their memories on the wind. At the lake she meets with water, and she meets with fire, sailing out upon the blaze as one great funeral pyre. Our songs in sorrow rising up to spiral with the flame, we raise our voices with a blaze and call out every name. And oh, see the water shining in the light. Ooh, as the fire burns into the night, and the ship and her water image in our sight are twinned, as the smoke bears their memories on the wind. And when the final embers die, and we at last are free to seek the solace that we might from faces that we see in dreams or talk and drinking late, or vigils held till dawn. I'll never be forgotten till the last of us is gone. And do see the water shining in the light. Ooh, as the fire burns into the night, and the ship and her water image in our sight are twinned, as the smoke bears their memories on the wind. The smoke bears their memories on the wind.
As we move into the open Bardic portion, please feel free to sign up on the link we've put in the chat. I mentioned in one of the names that I gave Baron Caledon of Halborn, who was a beloved mentor, and I wanted to sing this particular song in memory of him that I wrote. I have a story to tell you about blue and gold, woven of kindness and memories bold. 'Twas a gift that was given by a generous heart, this beautiful doublet of wearable art, for a man just beginning his journey of steel, learning to fight with both honor and zeal. Another a teacher to him did come, and to him the student became like a son. To him he passed down the doublet he wore, and bade him to take up the journey once more. Fight for the true, the good, and the right, and remember his lessons when held in his sight. This fighter so brave and true has passed on, but his name will remain the good Caledon. And the student's not barren, with his barrenness true, continue to fight in the gold and the blue. A new fighter beginning her journey of steel, learning to fight with both honor and zeal. Another a baron to her imparts, a blue and gold doublet from his generous heart. More than a piece of armor this be, 'tis protection and memory, a true legacy of giving a gift to those who inspire nobility, honor, courage, and fire. Keep now this doublet of blue and of gold, and unto it always both treasure and hold. keep it until you can impart to the one who inspires your generous heart. So pauses the story about blue and gold. Never 'tis over, for there's more to be told. 'Tis a gift that continues, a legacy passed on, embodied in cloth and memory of Caledon. Remembering always the good Caledon. Under the wide and starry sky, dig the grave and let me lie. Glad did I live and gladly die, and I lay me down with a will. This be the verse you grave for me. Here he lies where he longed to be. Home is the sailor home from the sea, and the hunter home from the hill.
Waiting, waiting for my heart's true love, grass beneath and stars above. on the fields of Agincourt, watching as he marched away, banners flying to the fray, on the fields of Agincourt, praying for his safe return, gazing where my heart does yearn, towards the fields of Agincourt. Silent as they bore him home, weep ye now, no more he'll roam on the fields of Agincourt, dreaming of that day gone by, when hand in hand my love and I walk the fields of Agincourt, walk the fields of Agincourt.
As an honorary hellhound, I wrote this song to be sung last year at the memorial burning for all of my brothers in arms that were lost last year. It's called Hellhound's Oath. Darkness, darkness, be our pillow, cover us in the shadows deep, as we stand beyond the sun's light, in the vigil we must keep, forged from blood, gift of the ancient, our swords sworn, the line to keep. So when evil rises among men, Hearn will call us from our sleep. Darkness, darkness, be our pillow, cover us in the shadows deep, as we stand beyond the sun's light, in the vigil we must keep. Lightning crashed as the pack falls, from the ashes the hellhounds rise, to answer the call of Hearn's horn, flames of judgment in our eyes. Darkness, darkness, be our pillow, cover us in the shadows deep, as we stand beyond the sun's light, in the vigil we must keep. When the hunt takes us from this world, and the path leads to death's gate, fearless we march on the Darkness, darkness, be our pillow, cover us in the shadows deep as we stand beyond the sun's light in a vigil we must keep.
Would there was someone to bring me cool water, sweet Adam's ale from the ford near to hand. Would come a priest to sing me to heaven and tell me my lady is safely away. Fly, lady, fly to Castle Carnarvon, where the Welsh archers bide, and thy kin still be strong. Fly, lady, fly, for the storm's close upon ye. Think well of the laddie whose blood bought you time. My faithful war stallion stands o'er me protective to ward off the ravens and Sassenach thieves. No more to go hunting or charge into battle. The service he renders, the last that I need. Fly, lady, fly to Castle Carnarvon, where the Welsh archers bide, and your kin still be strong. Fly, lady, fly, for the storm's close upon ye. Think well of the laddie whose life bought you time.
I sing this for a former Atlantean who transplanted to the east and passed, Lord Seamus McGotten. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling, Michael, they have taken you away. You stole true Valiant's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we saw the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Between the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we saw the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star falling. The ship sailed out against the sky. She'll live in hope and pray that she'll see her love one day, for it's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we saw the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. Yes, it's so lonely around the fields of Athenry.
Long on her knees, she continues to pray. Princess of Kiev, she's foreseen this day. Her fate is to wed a man she knows not, a prince of the Greeks. She's resigned to her lot. Duty and honor are the lessons she's learned as the candle continues to burn. My prayer for this day is for guidance and strength to be dutiful, loving, and steadfast I yearn. By your grace may I be a light for the way. May the candle continue to burn. Flames light shows the words stuck in her hand. Byzantine prince has been sent from his land. A world turned on end. She knows not what to do. Her life's single purpose has been torn in two. She reads over again the words to confirm as the candle continues to burn. My prayer for this day is for guidance and strength to be dutiful, loving, and steadfast I yearn. By your grace may I be a light for the way. May the candle continue to burn. She finds new purpose, her heart's new delight, a school for young women to read and to write, Latin and Greek and practical skills at the start of each day. Praise each student's fulfilled. She tends to each one with care and concern as the candle continues to burn. My prayer for this day is for guidance and strength to be dutiful, loving, and steadfast I yearn. By your grace may I be a light for the way. May the candle continue to burn. She's devoted her life to her students and God, and with her last breath she smiles at the thought. The last rites are given, the candles alight. I came to keep vigil with her through the night. I take up the prayer I so often have heard as the candle continues to burn. My prayer for this day is for guidance and strength to be dutiful, loving, and steadfast I yearn. By your grace may I be a light for the way. May the candle continue to burn. By your grace may I be a light for the way. May the candle always burn.
Shelter, sister, in the arms of your tribe. Let us drive off all those who harm you. Let us hold you within our entwined embrace, and evermore shelter and guard you. Heal, sister, in the arms of your tribe. Let us hold you and offer you succor. Let us bandage your wounds with sacred salve and evermore heal and protect you. Rest, sister, in the arms of your tribe. Let us cover you and sing to you softly. Let us sit by your bedside to ward off bad dreams and evermore rest here beside you.
This song was written many years ago when we lost Black Earl Kane. It was written by Master Neil Dolphin and Master Bryce Byron. It's Kane's song. I sing of a man in black and gold, a knight and earl, both brave and bold, a faithful friend in peace and war. But Black Kane's sword shall rise no more. A man who would stand in honor's fight, with blows to foes both just and right. In battle's fray he'd stay the foe. But Black Kane's sword shall rise no more. Many a man he would teach and guide, repair despair with wholesome pride. His sword of sable and field of ore. But Black Kane's sword shall rise no more. Oh, fie his fate on that grim day that stole his noble life away, and smote our kingdom to the core. For Black Kane's sword shall rise no more. His soul did fly to heaven's flock, improving strain with such great stock, and bid to pass through heaven's door. Black Kane's sword shall rise no more. But when judgment comes to all the earth, and each soul fights to prove their worth, his battle cry will hear him roar. When Black Kane's sword does rise once more, when Black Kane's sword does rise once more.
I want to thank you all for coming in memory and honor of those we love. May we remember always those who are, those who have passed, and remind those to come of their deeds. Good night, Atlantia.